So a long, long time ago, I would say, I don't have to. Not me. Nope. I am not part of this category. I'm exceptional. I don't need to do anything, but I'll give you all the advice in the world because you need to do it. I call that the not me lie. Let me tell you my story. Welcome, I'm Dr. Lisa Ann Homick from Homick Advanced Chiropractic, and this is Brain Snob, episode 17. Everyone should be a brain snob. Being a brain snob is not an insult, it's a high compliment, meaning you know how the brain works so you can really harness your brain for amazing experiences. Because your brain makes your body, you make your life. So let's see how different health concerns actually translate to brain care with the BFA protocol. Brain first always. It's the master system, so start at the top. Let's go for it. So the not me lie is where you say so-and-so needs to do blah, blah, blah. This person needs to do this. You need to do that. So it's the pointing finger. You need to do this because you have this deficiency in your life. This problem's going on. You need to do it. But do I need to do it? No. I am not part of that category. I'm excluded. I'm special. So let me start from the beginning. When I was learning to become a chiropractor, even before that, when I was researching if I wanted to be a chiropractor, I read some books about chiropractic and how the chiropractors were working with specific populations to help them. And I missed the boat on that one because they were helping. I read a book about somebody devoted to people with AIDS, different categories, mental health, which was my interest. And I missed the boat a little bit because when I went to volunteer at a chiropractor's office and they said, well, you should see what it's like to be a patient. You should get under care, so we will treat you like a new person walking in the office. I said, okay, great. Well, I got no problems anyway, so this will be a piece of cake. It'll be fun. That was my opinion. So I don't need chiropractic. Not me. I don't have a complaint in the world. See, back then I thought you need a complaint. You need a problem. You need to work on something that isn't making you very happy. And I didn't have any complaints. But, oh, they proved me wrong. Because chiropractic gave me great benefits. My first couple of adjustments were just mind-boggling. And I talked about that in a separate video. You can look that up. I think it's the title, I Was Sick and Thought It Was Normal. And I have a post about it in the blog, createpurpose.com. So chiropractic, that's awesome. It's wonderful. It's a great thing to have, but not me. I don't need it. But I did. And everybody needs it. Unless your stress is zero, you don't need chiropractic. So you tell me if your stress is zero. So that was one lie I told myself. Not me. Everyone else, but not me. Guess what? Yes, me. And then another time happened. I was pregnant and I was hungry all the time and I ate whatever I wanted. Why? Because I was pregnant. And who cares? I'm just going to eat and eat and eat. I'm embarrassed to tell you what. I went to the store. I sneaked off on my lunch break and got horrible, horrible foods. This is a long time ago. So I was pretty bad. It's embarrassing. But I lied to myself. I said, well, I don't need to be careful. My body's awesome. I've got the greatest, healthiest body. So who cares if I do something for the next 9 months? Another lie. I developed high blood pressure. I had sciatic pain. I had stomach pain. I can't remember what else. But I had a lot of pain. I ended up consulting with Dr. Tom Brewer, the founder of the Brewer Pregnancy Diet. And he was amazing to talk to, and we went into depth about how women in pregnancy don't need medications, and it's all nutritional. And I followed his nutritional protocol, and I was amazed. And I said, this is wonderful. So another lie, not me. Well, guess what? Yes, me. And I quickly cleared up that problem, and then felt great during the rest of my pregnancy. I used to not supplement, and sometimes I would buy supplements at the health food store, and I would say, oh, not me. I would talk to patients and say, well, you've got this pain, you need magnesium, you need B12, you want to try some chondroitin and some fish oil. And I wasn't a big supplement crusader, but I did become one when I tried standard process. So that was a little minor, not me. Oh, not me. I feel great. I don't have any issues. My joints don't hurt. And they didn't. I had fairly decent energy, and I would just pick and choose different things on the shelves in the health food store. But I discovered standard process. I'll talk about that more, but it is a whole food concentrate. Don't say supplements. They're usually synthetic and not absorbable. So the whole food concentrates make a huge difference in your body. And I don't care if you're eating organic, if you're eating food you've grown yourself. There's not enough in our food supply anymore. We've totally depleted the soil. We're walking around depleted. It doesn't matter. Eat right. Absolutely eat as best as you can, but supplement, and that supplement is standard process. So I felt amazingly different taking a few standard process products, and I said that never happened before with the other products I used to take, and I said that was different, a complete overnight change. And so another not me story. Not me, but yes, me. My whole low-carb adventure, plenty of stories there. For a long time, I said, I can eat what I want. Nothing affects me. I was lying to myself. I was still eating, I probably was eating a lot of bread still. I finally decided to do low-carb when I realized how it impacts young people, even teenagers, young preteens, and children. When you're eating a high-carb diet, it is a problem because they find kids don't reach their puberty milestones, and they have just excess body fat that's not healthy. So I decided to do the 72 grams low-carb diet that Wolfgang Lutz promoted in his practice when he was alive in Austria. And he died in 2010, so he had a very long, interesting career. He lived to be 98. So I followed his protocol. Today we would call it a liberal low-carb diet because 72 grams is still pretty high. So what did I do? I still ate what I wanted because I kept it under 72 grams. So let me tell you what I lied to myself about. And I said, not me. As long as I'm counting my numbers, it's all right. So I drank Dunkin' Donuts hot chocolate. If not daily, maybe every other day. Is that crazy? I did that because I said, well, it's not hurting me. It's only a little bit. It's only a little bit of sugar and artificial ingredients and junk. But I'm under 72 grams a day. And it's okay. I don't have to worry about it. It's embarrassing to realize how I lied to myself. How can I be a good example to my practice members? Oh, good grief. And then what else did I do? I put croutons on my salad. I'm like, oh, a tablespoon of croutons is only about 5 grams of carbs, maybe a little bit more, I don't know. They're probably larger now, the way they make food. Croutons, really? I think there's even soybean oil on them. So I'm okay. I'm staying within my numbers. I was hovering around 50 grams a day because that's considered a higher keto version. And I'm like, oh, look at that. I'm doing 50 grams of carbs a day. And but I would cheat. More lies. More lies. Oh, I was lying to myself. And I would tell people, you should do the 50 grams. You should do the 72 grams. Meanwhile, I'm doing crazy things. And by the way, a cheat food or a cheat day is not the same thing as a feast day. And if you you have to look it up. I'll talk about it later, but a cheat is not a feast. There's a difference. Cheating is just plain cheating. And you're lying to yourself. Oh, I'm going to cheat. Go ahead. You're lying to yourself. So I went to finally a ketogenic protocol, 20 grams of carbs, increasing my fat. But for the longest time, I said, not me. I don't need that. I feel good. I've got energy. I'm fine. Maybe somebody else. It's good for them. I'm happy for them. But not me. Meanwhile, I still was having blood sugar drops, blood sugar crashes. Not me. Nope. It's all fine. But you do it. And I'd say, well, do it if you want to. I tried keto, and I call it specific keto because I was really counting. And it's amazing. It's amazing the changes. Amazing. So don't hold yourself back. Don't be like me and say, oh, not me. It's good for you, but I don't need to. I basically was saying, I'm special. I don't have dysfunctional cells. Yeah, I did. We all do. We need to protect ourselves. And then I tried intermittent fasting because I thought, oh, I don't need to do that. Well, I don't. Plus, I love eating. Why would I just stop eating for a certain amount of time? I studied up on that more and I said, I'll try it. Amazing. I feel very good. Why did I not do this for so long? We say that. All my chiropractic practice members, I don't know why I waited so long. And then the ones who would leave for months and months and months, they'd finally come back and say, I shouldn't have been gone for so long. So this is part of talking to your brain about what you need and what you don't need. And even if you don't think you need it, you probably still need it. So study, research, find out the differences. We often have emotional reasons that hold us back. And when you look back at your past, you say, I had stupid emotional reasons. And now I look at people and I say, don't add this suffering to yourself. Please don't. I did it. Don't do it. Just don't do it. So I'll talk about more cool topics in the next video. Just don't lie to yourself. I know it's an emotional addiction. And changing our habits are tricky. But follow the Brain First Always protocol and it will transform your life. And remember, brain first. We have to move the brain, feed the brain, talk to the brain. All for the reason of regulating our react, reset, response. That's all our body does all day long. It reacts, it resets. It reacts, it resets. We have to nurture that process so it doesn't run out of steam. Because when it runs out of steam, your tissue reserves are gone. And when you don't have tissue reserves left, it's lights out. So, let's dive into a better future with a better brain. Learn how to move, feed, and talk to your brain. How do we do that? You visit the office. You read my blog. It's called createpurpose.com. Watch the orientation video. Start a conversation in the comments section. Hit the subscribe button and hit that bell for notifications. Look for the next episode. It's the invasion of the calcified people. So you got to watch out for those calcified people. They are invading, and I'm going to let you know about it. So become a brain snob and be a positive ripple effect in your community. Thanks for watching.